Hi, this is Sue, right from Munich, Germany, from the city with a heart. And today I'm actually at the National Theater of Munich, Germany. It's also called the Bavarian Opera House, and it's actually truly the largest opera house all over Germany, and it's called the number one, actually the most beautiful of theaters in Europe. So here I am at the National Theater of Munich, Germany, and the topic for today is how do you grow your business? How do you scale your business? And I want to share this with you. I want to fill you in on a personal story of mine that influenced my entrepreneurial journey, and it has to do with that National Theater here, with that opera house. And it all started when I was a little kid. When I was 6 years of age, I had this brilliant opportunity to learn about ballet, to learn how to dance, to learn how to move. And I had, at that time, when I was 6 years old, when I got that opportunity, there was actually one foundation. It was the very first foundation here in Germany that encouraged young children, students, to become ballet dancers. And it was all for free. The only requirement that was needed is you had to take a test every 6 months and show your talent, show your skills, and if you did pass the test, you would be able to excel and to move forward on your journey as a ballet dancer. And so why am I sharing this story with you here in the Munich city center of Germany is actually because there are connections between being a ballet dancer and performing and starting a business, yes, even growing a business. And let me actually show you a bit of a glimpse of this theater here. I'm gonna just turn around and show you how high it is. Isn't it unbelievable? It's huge. And inside it's absolutely gorgeous. It's glamorous. It is it has ceilings. I mean, it has that space all the way up to the ceiling with like glamorous lighting and beautiful ballet chairs. And so when I was 8 years of age, I had this amazing opportunity to perform here on stage, to perform at this National Ballet Theater, where they perform the most brilliant ballet performances that you can find all over Germany and Europe. So here I was, little girl Sue. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, Sue was standing on that stage. And why was Sue standing on that stage? It's because there's 3 things, in fact, that I've learned as a ballet dancer that connects advancing your skill set, advancing in life, advancing in business. So connecting ballet and the business world. Here we go. Lesson number 1 is you have to have focus. If you are on stage and performing, you need to be really aware, fully present on that stage to make sure you jump on the right time, you do your pirouettes, you're circling around, you're watching out for what the other ballet dancers are doing if you're performing as a group like I did. So focus is number 1 thing. Same applies for your business. You have to have that vision, but you also have that focus, that drive, because there's like a million things that you can do with your business. And if you don't pay close attention, you're getting lost, you're getting distracted, you're getting into business deals that may not be good because you're working on too many things at the same time. So stay focused with one major goal that you have for the month, for the year, for whatever time period you're going to set, and make sure you have that in the back of your mind, because I mean, the road is never a straight line, right? There's always curves along the way, but as long as you have that focus and that this destination, I would call it, in your mind, in the back of your mind, you will always move in the right direction. So you're gonna move, right? You're gonna keep moving, keep being focused. Same in ballet. If you're not focused, if you're not fully present, you're not realizing and seeing what the other ballet dancers in your group are doing around you, and you may trip over, you may bump into each other, right? So focus is the key lesson here. Lesson number one, also as an entrepreneur. So Sue was performing on stage, but you know what looks so effortlessly as a ballet dancer, when you see them jumping, and I was doing that, it feels amazing. It feels like you're moving in the air. Actually, you're doing this jump and you're landing, and it's an incredible feeling. But at the same time, it's not easy, right? It's not easy to do that. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of energy, and that leads to lesson number two, which is consistency. You can only perform and excel when you are constantly training, when you're constantly practicing your business, right? Without effort, without work, you're not growing. You're not growing yourself, you're not growing your business. So make sure you're training your mind, training your body, training your business acumen to grow your business. That's absolutely important. So this is what I was doing. Yes, I was practicing at the beginning once a week, and then I was 8 years of age, 10 years of age, up to 3 times a week. So a lot of persistency, a lot of consistency. No matter, sometimes, I mean, I didn't feel like practicing, right? I would rather go outside, play. But yet I still kept going and practicing my jumps, my moves, my stretching, or anything I needed to do to grow and to perform on other stages. So eventually I was performing on other stages here in Munich too. And as I said, this is one of the most beautiful opera houses of ballet in Europe, and I had this amazing opportunity to perform and to fill the audience into this world of flow, this world of beauty, dance, arts, and it was just amazing. But then something hit, something out of a sudden happened where I was no longer allowed to perform and no longer allowed to do ballet. And that hit me really, really hard. And you know what? It was when out of a sudden my knee started to hurt, my back started to hurt. I was very young, and the pressure was actually a bit too much for me growing so fast. So the doctor said, hey Sue, you got to stop doing ballet, otherwise at the age of 30 you might no longer be able to move. Wow, when I heard that news, that really, I mean, that hit me right into the heart, right? I mean, I never really wanted to become a professional dancer per se. I had other things too that I wanted to do in my life. But I mean, I was really good, right? And I thought, oh my gosh, I can do so many things, right? But no, I couldn't. I mean, I could, but did I want to take that risk of not being able to move or be healthy at the age of 30 or later on? No. So here comes lesson number 3, also for sports, life and business. Lesson number 3 is actually a quote from Steve Maraboli, one of the most famous quoted men alive, quoted by Oprah, quoted by Richard Branson, quoted by Leonardo DiCaprio, you name it. And he said, anytime you are being rejected from something good, you are in fact being redirected to something greater. Let me repeat that. So anytime you're being rejected from something good, you are being redirected to something greater. And that is absolutely profound. And only years later did I realize that in terms of the sports that I was doing, but this also applies to business. You know, sometimes business deals don't come through, or you invest and it was not a good investment, or something else out of a sudden cutting you off, or doesn't let you go that type of road further. So that is when you're being redirected. You're being redirected to something greater. So keep that in mind when you're growing your business, when you're scaling your business. Always keep that in the back of your mind. You sometimes being redirected to something greater. So that's my little story here from Munich, Germany, the city with a heart, connecting ballet, connecting sports, connecting business. Always have that positive mindset, and those 3 business lessons in mind. Have focus. Number 1, have consistency in whatever you're doing, personally, professionally, in the business world. And the last lesson number 3 is actually, when things don't work out, stay positive, stay calm, and understand that sometimes you're being redirected to something greater. I wish you all a wonderful day here from Munich, Germany live. If you like this video, leave me a comment, leave me a question about how you can scale your business. This is what I do. I'm a business coach. I help others grow and scale their businesses, and not only their businesses but also their life, because life and business are connected. Sports, life and business are connected. And having lived on 3 continents and having worked with over 50 plus nationalities, it's absolutely profound and amazing. I love to connect with you too.